Okay.
So,
Oh, guys, my name's Danny Troczewski.
and I'm his dad, Joe. We're here today to talk about the Insidious movie line and suggest it as a marathon to watch while you're stuck at home. The series starts off with the first Insidious. What do you have to say about that?
I think I had to say is a story about a house, but it's just a house, but it's only the child haunting one.
Right. You said that. House isn't haunted, the child is. Anything else?
I think it's about the demon that was inside of this kid.
From the further.
Yeah.
Right. So, James Wan produced, and the music is very notable for the Insidious line. Good movie. Good rebirth for a lot of people of the horror movies. Then we go from the first Insidious, which continues directly into the second Insidious. What do you have to say about Insidious II?
Into the Insidious too, it was more different. That was until the husband was a kid. It's just the similar thing just happened in the first one.
So there's flashbacks
Yeah.
that go on to the main character, who goes back to when certain circumstances were taking place to him when he was a kid. And then there's a little thing about whether somebody is in him or
Yes.
not. So he came back, but did he come back by himself, or is he with someone?
I think someone was hiding in the shower curtain.
That's right. So very good movie, good follow-up to Insidious. And then it kind of finishes off some of the storyline, but they try to pick up with Insidious Chapter 3. What do you have to say about Insidious Chapter 3?
Well, I'll say the girl is in start with because she accidentally went over by a car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a incident with the car that's rather dramatic. Totally unrelated to most of the people from the first two, but there is a link which threads them together, Insidious 1, 2, and 3. So I have a feeling a lot of people would say that this is probably the weakest one out of all of them, but good nevertheless. And then, to top it off, we have
Insidious, the last key.
right. And so Insidious Last Key, last Insidious movie, and it really follows more so the story of Elise, who is the somewhat paranormal psychologist in the 4 different movies, as well as her sidekicks, Specs and what's the other guy's name?
Span.
Specs and Tucker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what did you think about The Last Key?
It was good, but it was right after she was a little girl.
Right. It's about when Elise was a little girl and her family upbringing, which wasn't necessarily the best. Takes on certain contemporary issues, domestic issues, with abuse, and so it's a little bit heavy here and there to go along with the horror. It's probably the true horror that we deal with. But so that would be Insidious: The Last Key. what would you say is your favorite Insidious movie?
I think I just like all of them.
You like all of them?
Yep, all of them.
Do you have a favorite?
I think I even though I do have a favorite, but I just like all of them because we be like cool and fun.
Cool and fun. Which one do you think is my favorite? The first one. First two are really good. The other two are also good, but the first two are the favorite. They're the really good music, really good soundtracks, pretty creepy scenes, things that take place in the further. That good old-fashioned nightmare fuel for sure. So, is there anything else that you would like to say?
I think it's all if I can say.
Okay. Then maybe we should say so long.
Yes.
Okay. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Into the further. Into the further. Into the further.